And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Colby Allard. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. The pitch. Up the middle, stop. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
So digging in, Connor Joe. 2 hits in the game last night. In the air, left side. Crawford under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stone Garrett stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and now 3-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Kepler makes the grab, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today on the hill, Roansy Contreras. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Bryson Stott stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. There's the strike. One out, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throw not in time, and he's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Trey Turner. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
What a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Look out. And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Our biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Patrick Wisdom up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fall off foul. Two on, one out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 2 for 4 in the game last night. Just missed. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Next offering is down low. Full count now. Max Kepler on deck for the Phillies. Hammered. Took the extra bases. One runs in. A second scores as well, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Max Kepler at the plate. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Righty delivers, and it's even up.
1 strike.
Two outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first, and that's outside.
It's a good take.
2-2.
And that's outside. And the count's full. JT Realmuto up next. And it's second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Liover Peguero. Allard back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Up next for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. First offering, and it just misses.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Peguero on at first, nobody out. Fastball in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And another ball. And he deals. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To third, might be 2. Over to stop for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. Strike on the inside corner. Johnson, in his second season, only 20 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. And that's a little bit high. 1-1. The Phillies up by 2 here at the top of the second. And that one upstairs.
2-1.
And there's a ball. That one finds the zone, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he walked him.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now it's going to be Jake Fraley, and that's in there for strike 1. The Phils leading by 2 here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Down the line. Crawford on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Two outs. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Pirates lead 1, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. And here is JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
And the pitch. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left. Fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it. Then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Justin Crawford. Just missed. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to. And
that ends the inning, so we take a break. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top half of the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. Wisdom takes it to the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Roansy Contreras.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Roansy Contreras. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
first pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That's out to center field. Settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Grounded out his first time up. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a foul ball.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And now the lefty. And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, this is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
The wind and the pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner now. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Everything came together for him. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Runner at first with 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Doubled in his first AB. Bounce to third. Hayes. In plenty of time to first, and Castellanos is out. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. The Turnpike Series continues now as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Joe.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
1 ball.
And that's in the dirt.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
A little bit high maybe. And the count's even at 2.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Comes the 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That misses. And 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop,
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside corner. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Max Kepler. Contreras back to work. And a good eye there. That pitch is downstairs. And another ball. Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch all, baseball man. That'll fire up the dugout. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that
pitch. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First pitch, not close.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The wide to kick the pitch.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The pitch.
Nope, ball 3.
Inside ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first, and digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Missed inside with the curve. Action in the pen down there. Shepard loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Contreras checks on first. Realmuto back in there. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a foul ball. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Colby Allard. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And a sac bunt here. Johnson tosses to first. They retire the pitcher on a textbook sacrifice bunt.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next offering upstairs.